NTV Sports is sponsored by Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery in Kearney, Nebraska.
Welcome to NTV Sports. I'm Randy Silver here in the football practice facility. Before we talk about day one of summer camp, we have to start with Big Ten Media Day for the volleyball team. Big Red, big news coming from them, big expectations. 4 players named to the Big Ten preseason All Big Ten team, and they were picked number 1 in the conference, all voted on by the coaches. So, leading into Big Ten Media Day, how are those expectations weighing on the team?
After months of transition and anticipation, the Huskers made their voice loud and proud at Big Ten Media Day in Chicago. It's the first season in more than 2 decades without John Cook at the helm. But the program didn't look far to find its next leader. Enter Danny Busboom Kelly, a national champion as a Husker player, now back to lead the team she once called home.
Of course, being back in Nebraska, it's the fans and the culture and just the game day. I can't wait to have the first game in PBA and, again, share this journey with so many people that care so much about it.
Joining Busboom Kelly at the podium, Harper Murray and Rebecca Alec. Murray, the junior, and Alec, the senior, 2 returning stars who were named to the Big Ten preseason all-conference team. This offseason, they've worked on being leaders and building a strong relationship as a team.
There is also a responsibility in being a senior and keeping the culture alive. And so I've had a couple, and I'll probably will have more conversations on knowing the moment and knowing the individual.
As upperclassmen, it's our job to hold that culture and hold that team tradition alive because we know the expectation and we know what to expect and we know what needs to happen.
After coming up short the past couple years for a championship and not winning one since 2017, the team is hungry and they're ready to take their throne back on top of college volleyball.
It was pretty apparent the first day I came to the gym that this group is really hungry to win, and I think falling short, for 2 years in a row will eat you alive a little bit, and this team is getting eaten alive, and it shows when they play. So I'm excited to see what they can do.
They now start their camp. They have their inter-squad scrimmage the first week of August. Second week of August is the alumni match. And then here in Lincoln at the AVCA Invitational Pinnacle Bank Arena, 2 top 10 matches and regular season gets going. Speaking of camp, here we are at the fall camp for Big Red football. It was a great first day here. Hot, hot, hot. Not just the temperature, the competition level out there. A lot of depth across the team at multiple positions, something Matt Rule talked about in his press conference. But the key theme was player leadership, player-led. He spoke it, and the team spoke it as well.
And what we want players who enforce the standards. They're like, no, this is what we do. Hey, I'm going to come up to you and say this. And so in year 3, what you hope is that they're like, hey, I want to win. I'm tired of losing. It's not all this other stuff. It's all of us doing the right thing every day. And so it's who's going to be willing to tell someone that they care about or another great player, hey, stop doing that. That's not what we do. Let's do this.
We got to be able to hold guys accountable. Like for me, if I'm messing up, I know me and Dylan are close, but if I'm messing up, I want him to hold me accountable. Just holding everybody to the same standard. I think, those guys that don't get a chance to lead as much, when they're able to call people out, I think it just makes the team stronger as a whole. So
it's really just been a player-led team, like all summer, and I can feel it. Like Coach Rule has taken a step back, and he's given us the standard. He's given us everything he's wanted out of us, and now it's up to us to let the young guys know and uphold that standard.
One final note, Matt Rule said today was a great day, day 1 of the summer camp. It's a 7-day stretch times 4 weeks until they get to Arrowhead. 6 days of hard practice, 7th day rest. And that's something that they need to do, especially here in Lincoln with the hot heat. Staying with football, University of Nebraska Kearney held their media day for their football team. Our sports director, Darren Lindberg, has a story.
Just like the Jeffersons, the Lope Show is moving on up. UNK is picked to finish 7th and 8th respectively in this year's coaches and media polls. It's a big step up from a season ago where they were picked to finish last in both polls. Year 3 for head coach Ryan Held. It was a pivotal year last year. They went 5-6, but they could have gone 8-3, which has this team brimming with confidence.
We have, I think, finally gotten to a point where every position is very, very competitive. which is what we've wanted to do. We had 106 kids go through spring football, and 100 came back with today's transfer portal world. I think our culture is getting really good. I think we're recruiting the right kids.
We always kind of had this confidence. It's just we need to just do it. Like, there's nothing else to really take from last year besides just play like ourselves and don't let small things get to us and don't be like out of character. Mainly is like our biggest thing. But the confidence is usually always there. It just takes a little bit to find.
I mean, every game is going to be a grind. So if you don't play your best, I mean, it could be up in the air. I mean, we had really close games, and we just got to get over that hump, and hopefully year 3 we can do that.
Coach Held spent this offseason working on himself and his coaching staff, reading Bill Belichick's book and how you have to learn to respect every opponent.
Again, our hashtag, you have to bring your A game, and you can't make a game bigger than what it is because it's worth one. And so I think our guys are really understanding what it takes from a preparation standpoint. But another thing is situational football. We worked a lot last spring on situational football. You have to be good when those situations arise and knowing what you have to do to be able to execute it, because that can be the difference in winning and losing.
And UNK will get that first chance August 28th when they take on in-state rival Wayne State. Following that, they'll take on another regional rival, Chadron State, for their home opener a week later. Reporting for MIAA Media Days, Darren Winberg, NTV Sports.
Thanks, Darren. Great report by you. That is it for sports today. Reporting from Lincoln, I'm Randy Silver.